Hey guys, it's Sarah from Just My Typewriter, and I have a Redbubble store. So if you've been here on this channel before, you know that on Valentine's Day I released a collection of typewriter cards, a myriad of typewriter products, all featuring my designs and my typewriters with some writerly themed puns. And what I thought was really cool about Redbubble is that I could put these designs on anything, including this fancy pillowcase, which is now in my living room forever. Now, as a person who has a little bit of a background in media creation and content on the internet, I did want to keep adding to my Redbubble store, but I also wanted to survey the Redbubble environment to see what other typewriter products are out there and available to you guys, and then review them today. So one of the first things I did was I went to Redbubble, I opened it, and I typed in typewriter just to see what came up. So let's go through a couple of those things. So as I'm on here, the really obvious thing that comes up a lot when you type in typewriter are typewriter and writer themed stickers. Stickers are great, you can use them all over the place. They're good for decorations, sending to pen pals. So let's get a couple stickers in here. What I like about this one is it is a 4-pack of stickers, so I could save the typewriter for myself and then give the other stickers to pen pals that I have or use them in other design areas. Oh, this one's really cute. So this is a Panda typewriter. So let's add this one to cart as well. And while I'm here, we might as well get a copy of my own sticker design. I made this sticker design based on the Typewriter Emoji video where I talk about the concept that there is no typewriter emoji, and I turned it into a sticker that you can actually purchase on my Redbubble store. So let's get one of those too. So this is interesting. When I add those stickers to my cart, I get a deal that says I'm offered 25% off of stickers if I purchase at least 4. So let's find another one to add into the collection. Another thing that I focused on in my own Redbubble store was making all of my designs good for postcards or greeting cards, because that's how I figured typewriter people would use them to send out as Valentines. So I do want to get a couple postcards here, and I'm going to throw in a couple of my own personal postcards in here just to see what they look like and get some of those designs so that I can send them out to people. So let's grab some of my postcards. And then I also want to look at some other designs of just general typewriter postcards on Redbubble. I find this one really cute. It's called the Steampunk Girl postcard, and she's got a little typewriter on her head there. And as I go to checkout, I actually have the option to get 20 to 25% off of my postcards as long as I buy 2. So we're good on that front. And finally, one of my favorite websites for typewriter information is the Typewriter Database, where you can plug in your serial numbers and figure out the make and model of your machine, as well as what year it's from. It's a great resource for anybody who has multiple typewriters. It's always where I send new people to go find the information on their typewriter about the year it was made. So the Typewriter Database actually has their own Redbubble store where they actually sell products with designs on them. Proceeds from those go to help the website. So I think I'm going to actually purchase something from them today. And I think I'm going to get myself a Typewriter Database t-shirt because I have been dying to get one, and today is the day. So now I'm going to place this order. It cost me about $49.42 for everything including shipping. Shipping was about $14. So I'm going to wait and see how long it takes to get these products. So it actually took several weeks for these products to get to me, but by the power of movie magic, I'm here again today in the same outfit, in the same set, same makeup. A little bit suspicious, isn't it? But let's go ahead and open these Redbubble products. One of the questions I get a lot, or at least the one that I have a lot with Redbubble products, is what is the quality like? Are the products actually good quality? What do the shirts feel like? What do the bags feel like? How thick are the postcards? I was worried about this when I started my Redbubble store, which is why I actually ordered samples of almost all my products just to make sure that they looked okay. And I did actually end up having to tweak a few things before making the Redbubble store public. So I ended up tweaking the design of my Smith Corona pacemaker postcard because it was actually going off the edges of the postcard because the design was too big. So I am happy to now be here and to be testing out the quality of some of these products from some other Redbubble sellers. I've placed links in the description for all of the products that I got today and for all the stores that I purchased from. Okay, here are my stickers. What's really great about the Redbubble stickers and the Redbubble stuff in general is that they print it as it gets ordered. So you can upload a design to Redbubble, but it's not actually going to get printed on any products, and it takes care of the whole how many sizes do we need to have our merchandise in for selling problem when it comes to storing things. So their model is that when you order a design as a user, they'll actually print that design and then send it to you to fit your order. So when they printed my stickers that I ordered, they actually put them together on these same pages so that they didn't have to go around their store and find stickers in different bins all over the place. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at these. So as I'm looking at these stickers in particular, the one thing I do notice is that on this bonus extra cat sticker that I found, because obviously I like cats, there is some external white space around the sticker itself. This happens when you take a design that is a PNG, which is a portable something graphic. I should know this. I teach production at the college level. When you take a PNG file and you upload it to Redbubble, it automatically creates an extra white outline around your sticker just to give it some extra space. When you send it to somebody, they can put it on something, and it's just got a nice little white outline around it. What happened in this case probably is that when they uploaded their PNG, it was probably in a Photoshop file as like a JPEG, and they just turned it into a PNG and forgot to erase all of the white space around it. So we do have some like extra little bubbles around this cat sticker, but that's really easy to just ignore or cut around if you want to use the sticker on something. And then you can place that sticker on something and not even use some of those extra bubbles. I really like the matte finish on these stickers. I didn't go with glossy on anything just because I like the touch and feel of a matte sticker much better than a glossy one. I'm really excited to see how my Typewriter Emoji sticker turned out. So what's interesting is it's actually all separate. Again, this is a PNG file thing. So because I turned it in as a PNG, it actually has the two brackets for the Typewriter emoticon separate from the dots on the inside. So when you take the sticker off of here, you can actually decide how wide you want that sticker or typewriter to be. The quality of these stickers is actually pretty thick. The matte finish especially is like a really thickening agent on the stickers, and they're all cut out, so they're really easy to remove from these sheets. And I like that they're all placed together and printed that way. So that's the stickers. The next category of items is the postcards, and I really liked the postcards when I ordered them from my own Redbubble store to see what they looked like, so I'm excited to see what some other designs look like from the Redbubble store. Again, like the stickers, they print these to order. So, oh, here are my postcards. They print them as you order them so they don't run into having too much stock of one design over the other. So here are two of my postcards that I wanted to check out. And then here is a design by another Redbubble shop owner. This was by RumorHasIt. So this is the other postcard I got, which is Steampunk Girl. On the back of the postcard, they actually have the name of the design. Then they also have the shop name and the URL for where that shop is from. So you can go back and reorder them if you decide to. It also has a place for you to add a stamp to your postcard and lines for the address. The paper weight on these is actually really thick, and I don't know if it actually would go through some of my portable typewriters. Maybe a manual one, but it's so thick that I don't know if I could even type on this. I'm really excited about the design of these postcards. This Steampunk Girl postcard, the store itself actually had multiple versions of this same design with different typewriters on top of her head. I went for the classic old one, although you can tell on here that it looks like the image is backwards because it looks like the typewriter name is backwards. But I still do really like this design. And finally, the Big Daddy Big Kahuna t-shirt. I wanted to see the quality of the t-shirts. I have not ordered one from Redbubble before, but I am thinking about making some typewriter t-shirts. And I wanted to get one from the Typewriter database because I love their site so much. So I'm really excited for this purchase. It's like Sarah-proof packaging. Ooh. So that's all that's in the bag is my t-shirt. Oh, this is so cute. I'm very excited. But the real test of any t-shirt is how does it feel? So let's make a quick change here. So here's the t-shirt on. Ignore the fact that it looks like the collar is pulling. I'm actually wearing a microphone today because I bought myself a microphone. But this is the typewriter t-shirt from the Typewriter database. I love it. I'm so excited about it. It is like a normal cotton fabric for a t-shirt that you would get for any of like a school sport kind of thing, or any t-shirts that you might get from like promotional events, stuff like that. It is pretty thick, which is nice. The design is printed on like a normal design would be. So it does like have a different texture to it than the rest of the t-shirt. And I bet there are special washing instructions. Probably have to wash it inside out. But this is the Typewriter t-shirt, and I really like it. So one thing I actually wanted to test was how durable are these stickers, and I have no idea if they're waterproof or not, so I figured I'd give it a go and see how long they're going to last with some minor washing. So I actually got myself like one of these Hydro Flask insulated stainless steel double wall mug with handle cups that I can put my coffee in, and I'm going to put a sticker on it and see how long it actually lasts of use. So let's go ahead and peel that off of here. Ooh. It's super thick material and it's got that matte finish to it, so it's really nice quality. And I think I'll line it up here. I'm just going to put it on the front of the mug very scientifically. I'm just going to eyeball it. Boom. I've customized my mug. And now we're going to take this on the road a little bit, do some testing with it, and check back in to see the quality of it later. So here are all my Redbubble products, and I'm really excited about all of them and the quality of all of them. I'm a very picky person. These are all really high quality items that I'd be happy to have long term in my collection. I really like typewriter themed things, and it's hard to find them sometimes, so it's great to be able to go to a place where there's just a myriad of designs available to you to print on demand. One thing that I really like about Redbubble is the business model. I watch an inhuman amount of Shark Tank, like it's an addiction for me. And one thing they always talk about on Shark Tank when you're running a merchandising company, a shoe company, a clothing company, is that you have to have all of your products and designs in a bunch of different color schemes and sizes to fit everybody that might be purchasing them from your website. The difference about Redbubble and the advantage here is that those things aren't waiting in a warehouse to be sold. All of these are printed on demand, which means when you as a user buy something off of Redbubble, they print it specifically to your specifications. So for t-shirts, they have these blank t-shirts in their warehouse and they can print the design on them and in the right color for you on demand. That way there's not a ton of just these t-shirts in weird sizes in a warehouse somewhere that you had to, as a creator, purchase ahead of time. So it really saves money and makes sure that the products are in the right sizes and meeting user specifications. Same goes for stickers and postcards. That's where your stickers are all printed on the same sheets. And your postcards will come separately from your other things because they're printed again on demand. This does mean that there is a 2-week waiting period, however, when they are printing these products. So that is something to consider as a consumer or creator, is that when you release a collection and somebody buys something from you, there is about a 2-week waiting period, depending on where you live, where they're printing those products and sending them to you. They're also going to ship them in separate packages. So my stickers came in their own envelope, my postcards came in a separate envelope, and my t-shirt came in a different envelope as well. This is because they're printing them on demand, and those products might be coming from different places. They're coming from different departments within Redbubble and their printing site. So that is something to consider as well. You're not going to get everything on the same day in the same box. I've tested a lot of the products on Redbubble. I'm really happy with the quality, and I'm thrilled that I have a Redbubble store where you can actually buy products from me that are typewriter themed. So I have a link to my Redbubble store below, and I'm releasing new typewriter stickers on my Redbubble store right after this video so that you guys can go and purchase them as well. These are the oddballs in my collection. They are realistic photographs in sticker design, so they're not stylized in any way, and they don't come with any writer puns. You can just slap a sticker on something and have a typewriter from my collection on something that you own. So I'm really excited about that. The prices will vary based on the finish and the size of your sticker, but you can check out all that information in the description below. I also have links to all the products that I bought today. I highly suggest that you check out the Typewriter Database store because I love supporting the Typewriter Database website. It is so helpful, and I can't believe that it exists, and we should all be supporting that as well as consumers and typewriter people. I want to thank you so much for watching today, and I want to remind you, you're just my type writer.